chasing the Durr. Hey, Durr. Oh, he's probably gonna hide. Like a coward. Not really, it's a pretty reasonable response to a man chasing you with a car. Especially this one. One time I was in a situation like that where I had a deer who couldn't get over a fence, and I got out of my car and I ran it down and I tackled it. So it had a hurt foot, so it couldn't get over the car. Sorry, the fence. So it was a little bit of a cheat, you know. But I still literally ran down an adult deer and caught it with my bare hands. I then compassionately carried it to the truck and took it outside of the fence. I guess that is story time, a feature I'd like to make more common in my videos. Because I got good stories, and wish I could turn that around. And someday I would like to write not a complete chronological autobiography, because, you know, there's some aspects of my life that I want to keep private, but I definitely plan on having a narrative of some sort, and I've realized that my thoughts flow a lot better when I'm just talking instead of writing, and writing is really bad for me because it stimulates my intellect too much, and I get into analysis, which ends up causing me to get lost in my head and then unable to just relax. So anyway, this might be a rather shitty video when it comes to watching, but there we go. Well, what was I going to say? Okay, so yeah, so my book, I want to call it Zen and the Art of Longboarding. And it's going to talk about my accident and what longboarding has taught me, and about yin and yang, and how, and you know, it's going to address what that accident meant to me, because it was one of the most important events of my life, and it's really been what's made me who I am today. And what else? Stories from my life. What are some other stories? Getting accused of mansplaining tonight. That needs a video of its own, about cult ideology and my first real interaction with a woke person, which is kind of crazy to think about. It shows how insulated or isolated I've been, but this is not an area with a lot of those people. This is, I just don't meet them very often. So anyway, that was an interesting story. I was up at Bear's Den, and I don't even know where to start, but very illuminating, and disturbing. Seeing it firsthand, this hatred and darkness that the that's actually being expressed, and how it's just automatic pilot. It's just spouting, it's just throwing words like cis white male, because that means you don't actually have to engage in the complexities of life. If you can just throw labels at things and say, well, that's just a cis white male thing, you don't even have to make an argument for from actual statistics when it comes to like culture and gender and stuff like that, because you already have the answers, which is that there is something intrinsically toxic about members of a group that you are at odds with. And anyway, that's all I got to say for now. I'm gonna go to bed, and that's all I got to say. I fucking hate going to bed here. And being alone. And that's gonna change. It's changing right now. So